Glass Houses 1972 is an American independent film released by Columbia Pictures in 1972, although it was actually filmed in 1970. It is of interest in film history because of the credentials of its key personnel. Glass Houses was directed by Alexander Singer, notable for his work on the Star Trek series, Star Trek: The Next Generation. It was one of the earliest screen appearances of actress Jennifer O'Neill, best known for her role in Summer of 42 1972. Glass House's cinematography was by eminent cinematographer George J. Folsey, whose credits include films such as Meet Me in St. Louis 1944 and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers 1954. The score was composed by David Raksin, famous for his musical score in Laura 1944. Plot synopsis: the film's plot centers around the libidinous sexual shenanigans of a middle-class Californian family, and deftly explores themes such as marital discord, middle age, adultery, and incestuous desire. It is somewhat similar to the film Bob Carroll Ted Alice 1969 in the treatment of its themes. Victor Bernard Barrow is a bored, married businessman carrying on an illicit affair with his attractive, new-age girlfriend Jennifer O'Neill. His sexually frustrated, vivacious wife Adele Ann Summers involves herself with community civic meetings to do something for the community. Victor and Adele's nubile young daughter, Kim Deirdre Lenihan, has a secret attraction to her father of which she cannot let go. As she cannot have her father, she takes up with a man of the same age, this being her father's business associate Ted Philip Pine. At one of her civic meetings Adele meets a haughty, pipe-smoking sex novelist, throws caution to the wind, and has an affair with him. Events in the film reach a head when Victor and Jean bump into Kim, and her older lover at a health/new age resort. The film concludes on a cryptic note with Victor coming home from his resort rendezvous, looking for his wife. He is shown watching television in the lounge room when it appears that Kim is with him. Or is she? Does Kim actually have her way with her father, or is it all just a fantasy, and if this is so, whose fantasy is it? The film's final sequence leaves this open for the audience to interpret any which way it deems. Critical reception: despite featuring some of the top character actors of the time including Philip Pine and Eve McVey, the film has had a mixed reception at best. Reviewers such as Leonard Maltin pronounced the film as being a low-grade drama about infidelity and incestuous desire that is mildly interesting in a lurid kind of way. Maltin, 1991, 451. Vincent Canby from the New York Times was a little more generous, saying that it is a fairly intelligent, perceptive look at a group of rather shabby people whose emotions are no deeper, nor more complex, than the movie that records them. Canby, 1972. Clive Hirschhorn possibly made the most apt description of the film by saying that it was a wryly observed poke at a libidinous group of middle-class non-entities. Hirschhorn, 1989, 296.